Race time is almost here, but first drivers must go through those safety checks. SNN's Lyndon Blake explains the process.
It's the Friday before the Sarasota Powerboat Grand Prix. For some, that means hitting up the block parties, but for the racers, it means safety checks.
Every team takes every precaution they can to be as safe as possible while they're on the race course.
David Harshfield holds a swim test for racers in open canopy boats and a dunk test for closed.
We had a couple first timers already here today, and it can be somewhat intimidating for them, but once we work through the acronym, we teach them what to expect.
That acronym is BRACE.
Brace for impact, reach for your air. Once they get on their air, they can take all the time they want, access their harness, and then count. We have them count to 5 or 10 to reorient their position in the boat so they can figure out where they are.
Professional plumbing throttle man Ryan Beckley says dunk testing is the closest simulation to your boat flipping.
Escape hatch out the bottom of our boat. If it's upside down, you go right out the bottom of the boat. We have a roof hatch on the top with the locking mechanism up there.
But sometimes tragedy hits the course. A racer died in Jacksonville last month, and Sarasota lost one of its own, Joey Groton, racing in Key West in 2011.
Unfortunately, I think we lost 3 last year, and it just kind of doesn't sit well with you.
Boats are evolving to become safer. For example, windows are getting smaller, but Beckley says racers have a clear sight of the course.
And boats have mirrors, some boats have cameras, rear view, front view.
Harshfield says if there's a race, there's normally a crash. His team prepares for the worst and always hopes for the best.
We're happy when it doesn't happen, but sometimes we have to go out there and do our job.
Reporting for Race to the Grand Prix, I'm Lyndon Blake.
Lyndon, thank you. And that racing starts Saturday morning. If it rains, the races will be moved back accordingly, and we'll have plenty of coverage of the Grand Prix right here on SNN.